Hello, friends. How are you? If we're not friends, we should be. My name's Alj, and I'll be doing your pick a pile today. So, guys, this is going to be a pick a pile for Mercury retrograde. I know that a lot of people hear Mercury retrograde and they go crazy because they know that people from the past come back. They know that there are breakdowns in communication, breakdowns in technology. So, I wanted to do a pick a pile so that I can help you better navigate this Mercury retrograde. So, we'll see how it works. I want you to get into a place, pause the video if you need to, where you can get grounded and pick a number 1 through 3. And the number that comes to mind, the number that resonates with you, is going to be the pile that has the message for you. So before I get started, I have been hearing the song Glamorous by Fergie and Ludacris, and I'm getting the message that regardless of the number pile that you pick, Mercury retrograde is going to be a time where you're going to need to really focus on yourself and treat yourself like the royal that you are. There's going to be a lot of self-care that's needed. I keep hearing the part that says, if you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home. So I'm getting that this Mercury retrograde, a lot of you guys are going to have to really evaluate the people who you have in your space. If they're not paying you enough, if they're not giving you enough time, effort, energy, whatever, respect, I just heard, then it's time to evaluate how you want to move forward with them or not in your life. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the first pile. So pile 1. And let's see what you got here, pile 1. Okay. All right. So we have the 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and the Fool. I'm getting that, okay, so I'm getting a couple things. So some of you may have made a move or did something out of haste, or tried to start something new and it ended in a in a disappointment. If not, I'm getting that you have been in a period of disappointment, sadness, grief. There's been a painful ending of some kind, and it's time for you to pick up and start anew. Leave all of this energy behind and start the new chapter in your life. Pile 1. So let's see what your oracle cards have. Right. So we have Serendipity, and we have Buffalo Spirit. And it says the abundant universe will provide. So I'm getting that this disappointment and this painful ending that you have recently gone through, pile number 1, it was meant to happen to you so that you can learn lessons. So use this Mercury retrograde to really figure out, like, okay, this is what went wrong during the time, but turn around and look at these cups that haven't spilled over. These are the things that you are supposed to take from that situation. Also, the situation may have had you feeling like this. So I just heard backstabbing for some of you guys, but as you can see in the background here, there is a new day emerging from this darkness. So really look at all of this stuff that you've been through this Mercury retrograde period and use it to spring you forward. Use it to start a new chapter in your life. You're gonna be okay. You're supported by the universe, and doing so is going to get you into a place of peace and prosperity. So that's what I have for you, pile number 1. I'm gonna move on to pile 2. Pile 2, let's see what you got here. Okay, pile 2. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Cups, and we have the 8 of Cups. Pile 2, I see that some of you guys have been trying to nurture something, trying to grow something, trying to really tend to something that you wanted to I heard nurture, but I just said that. Something that you thought would bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, something that you thought was going to make you happy. I'm getting the vibe that it's time to walk away from whatever that was, because I'm seeing that has proven to be a disappointment for some of you guys. If that's not the case, some of you guys need to walk away from something to get to this point where you can be emotionally satisfied on an individual level. And you need to mother yourself. You need to do the things that you need to do the things during this Mercury retrograde that are going to really foster. I keep hearing nurture. So nurture and care for yourself at this time for Mercury retrograde. I'm getting that a lot of you guys have been putting your energy into other people and things. It's time for you to take care of yourself, pile 2. All right, let's see what your oracle cards have. Otter Spirit, you are never alone, and happy. Okay, so I'm getting that you are supported. You are supported by your guides, your angels, from some people in your life as well, friends, family. Really gravitate to the things that are going to bring you joy in your life. If there are things that leave you feeling depleted, if there are things that make you unhappy, it's time to leave those things behind. It's time to start a new chapter. It's time to really take care of yourself and get to a place where you can shine. I just heard. Yeah, so thank you, pile 2. That's what I have for you, and I'm going to move on to pile 3. Hello, pile 3. All right, let's see what we got here for y'all. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups, we have the Magician, and we have the Knight of Cups. Pile 3, I'm getting that in this Mercury retrograde period, you need to focus on the things that are going to bring you emotional fulfillment. So I'm seeing that you have the power to manifest something good for yourself right now. For a lot of you guys, this could be a new beginning in something that is going to bring you emotional fulfillment. This could be the beginning of a relationship or the beginning of a project or something that it is that you want to bring to life. But right now is a time for development. So use this Mercury retrograde period to not only bring it to life, not only start it, but keep it growing. You know, so we're going from the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups here. There is a maturity here. So whether this is the leveling up of a relationship or the leveling up of an idea that you have or something that you want to bring into fruition, it's time to really plan and organize so that you can make that happen in this Mercury retrograde period. Let's see what you guys have for your oracle cards. All right, so we have Overcome Any Obstacle, Rhino Spirit, and Round and Round. Okay, so I'm getting that. Okay, I'm getting that a lot of you guys are having issues having some. Pile 3 is having issues with trying to grow whatever this is, this relationship, this project, this idea, whatever it is. Using this Mercury retrograde is going to, as a means to plan, is going to help you figure out ways to overcome the obstacles you keep running into. With Round and Round here, I see that a lot of you guys feel like you're going in circles and you're not really making any progress. This is letting you know that you've been going in this loop, and it hasn't been to get you frustrated. It's been getting you to see that every time you go through it, you're picking up and learning something new in the process. So don't look at these as failures if you're not getting anywhere just yet. really go back during this Mercury retrograde period and really evaluate, okay, what is it that I've learned? How can I learn from my mistakes? How can I bring this thing to life and, plant this seed and keep it growing? Um, I'm being drawn to the overcome any obstacles card again. So sometimes you just need a different approach to something to get different results. So that card is about, sometimes the best way to get over a barrier is to not force it open. Sometimes you got to walk around it. Sometimes you got to climb it. Sometimes you got to go under it. So use this Mercury retrograde period to be creative about the ways that you want to bring this thing into fruition and watch what happens for you. So that is what I have for everybody. I hope that this helped. I hope that Mercury retrograde is kind to you, and I really hope that these messages help you better navigate Mercury retrograde. With that said, I wish everybody luck. It's a difficult time for everybody, but if you use the energy well, it's gonna work in your favor. So I love you guys. Goodbye.